and welcome back to Sew What If I Sew, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jess and this is my channel all about sewing, dressmaking and all things stitch related. So I'm filming in the living room today because the office is a little bit, like the sewing room, sorry, is a little bit echoey. So if I've not got any sewing to do on the video, then I figured I might as well be in here where it's more comfortable. I thought I'd do a little chatty vlog because I've got some fun stuff to tell you about, some collaborations, some challenges, and I thought it'd be nice to do an update on my Make 9 actually, because we're halfway through the year pretty much, just over, give or take. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little update on my Make 9 and tell you about a really fun collaboration I've got coming up, and also ask you about a sew along. So it's going to be quite chatty, grab a cup of tea, and yeah, let's just have a nice chat really. So let's talk Make 9. For those of you who don't know, Make 9 is an annual challenge that sewers take part in, where they pick 9 things they want to make in that year. You can be strict with yourself. It can be, I want roughly, you know, these 9 sort of garments. I haven't picked my patterns, you know. It can be as loose or as restrictive as you want it to be because you do it for yourself. I did one last year and actually really enjoyed it, even though I didn't do everything on my Make 9 because I don't take it that seriously. I found it useful to sort of direct my focus, because my sewing otherwise is very much like, what do I fancy doing? Oh, I'll do that. And I sometimes forget what I like long term, what I want to make. So it's quite helpful to have like a sort of 9 that I'm slightly aiming towards. But a feature of this year's Make 9 is that I went into it with specific patterns in mind, but I've actually changed my mind on a couple of the patterns, but I've made roughly the same garment. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's a video linked below talking my Make 9 through in detail. I've also put an image of it on screen here, so you can see my little square with my 9 patterns. So where are we? Out of my 9, I have made 4.5, so I'm genuinely halfway. That is because my Harriet bra is still not finished, because honestly I'm just tired and I need to sit down and do it. I'm so nearly there. The cups are made. I just have to put the casing on and put the boning in, and straps, and we're done. Like, we're so close. So yeah, that will be coming soon. I have actually filmed a sew along for it as well, so it's on its way. So what else have I made? I have made the Pietra trousers and shorts from Closet Core, which was I think first on my list, so photos of both here. Love that pattern. It's definitely one that I found I had to size down in, for me anyway, or at least size down on the waist. And in the shorts I did fully size down the pattern. That worked a lot better for me. I've yet to try the flared view, which I might still have a go at. I'm trying to think if I made it in like a floaty fabric, if it would look really cool, or if you want like more of a structured wide leg. I'm trying to decide. If you have made them in either and you have an opinion, let me know in the comments, because yeah, I love it as a pattern. And I also love any pattern that I can make with my eyes closed, because I've done it twice, so it's always nice to have like a sort of a tried and tested. It's quite a relaxing sew. So Pietra's done. I've made the Sicily slip dress, whole saga with that, as you guys know. I've linked the slip dress collab videos below as well for anyone who's interested. So I've made the Sicily, but actually I've come out of it having tried 3 slip dress patterns this year, and my favourite is the Tammy Handmade Jessica, without a doubt. So that's quite good though, because the reason it was on my list was I wanted to find a slip dress that worked for me, and I have done that, so I'm considering it a success. So yeah, the Harriet bra is halfway through. That's the Cloth Habit Harriet bra. I'd made one years ago at a workshop at the New Craft House, so I was having a go at one of my own, so I'm quite excited to show you guys that. Then I have also made the Anderson blouse from Sew Over It. Sorry, my list is down here if you see me looking down. So I've made the Anderson blouse and I wasn't a fan. It was enormous. I made the size I was recommended to make and it was huge. It was just like unfixably massive. So I might have another go at it at some point, but I'm probably going to drop it by about 3 sizes. Like genuinely, it was enormous, and like the front literally hung open to, so I'm wearing one of my other makes today, but it hung open to my waist is there, and it literally was like, it didn't cross, it just sort of cowl-necked down, and it was, yeah, like it was really, really challenging. So I may have another go at it, but I'm going to see how I feel. And the other thing I've made is traditionally, not traditionally, what am I talking about? Originally, I really can't talk today. It has been a long and very unpleasant day. So I'm really enjoying chatting to you guys, but if I were to slip in this video, bear with me. Originally, I was going to make the Closet Core Ebony, which is a t-shirt swing dress or t-shirt pattern, and I was quite a fan of it. However, I'm part of Cashmerette Club. I'm an ambassador for Cashmerette Club, so I test their patterns and, you know, I get to make them. It's really exciting. And this is the Cashmerette Wexford, which is pretty much, I've made an awkward tunic length. This is a toile, so the bottom's a bit messy. But this actually, again, this is what I wanted from the Ebony, and I've got it from the Cashmerette Wexford. And there's a cost of living crisis, and I don't see the need to buy another pattern if I'm super happy with this, which I am. So I might do a sew along for the Wexford at some point, because there's like a full dress view or there's a top view. I made an awkward tunic length because, again, I was sort of twirling ideas, didn't work as I was hoping it would, but it's the bust fit on this is so good. It's like one of the only t-shirts that fits really nicely, like it actually flows over my bust, but it fits my back perfectly, and that's because it's made in, I used the size 2 because it's American, but the E to F bra cup, which was perfect. One note on that, because I've seen this going around a bit, when Cashmerette have their cup sizes, they're bra cup sizes, they're not dressmaking cup sizes, because it's meant to make it easier for you to pick your bra size, and actually it does. But I've seen a couple of people recently saying, oh, well, you know, they're not dressmaking cup sizes. No, that's the point, they're not. They're there to make it easier for you to find something that actually equates to your bra size, and I, for one, am finding that really, really useful at the moment. But yeah, so this is what I made instead of the Ebony. So I am 4.5 through, which is pretty good actually. For halfway through the year, I'm halfway through my list. So what's left? This is gonna be a really good test of my memory. So there's technically 5 there, which means I have 4 left. So one of those is definitely the Closet Core Jessica blazer, which I am gonna have another crack at, but after my dissertation is submitted on the 1st of September, come like October time, I'm going to basically focus on tailoring, because I won't have an extra job almost of my masters as well as work. September will have been crazy, so I might settle down to some cozy winter tailoring in October. Second is a wintry one as well, is the True Bias Hudson pants, which I really, really want to try. I've got the pattern, I used the fabric for something else, so I need to get more fabric, but that's fine actually, because the fabric I got, I wasn't a huge fan of for this. So I'm gonna go and find something really thick and snuggly to make a pair. Very excited about that. So 1, 2, I'm missing 2. Okay, the Ogden cami is definitely on there. So that's True Bias Ogden cami. I think I'm the only person in the sewing world who's never made one, or at least that's how I feel at the moment. Honestly, it's a ubiquitous pattern, but it's ubiquitous for a reason. So I've heard such good things, and I really, really want to have a go at it. I'm probably gonna buy it though towards if there's like any bank holiday sales around August. It's normally a good time to buy patterns, because I actually, like, it doesn't matter summer or winter, because I'll wear it. I'm going to make a night outy version, and I'll just wear it with skinny jeans, so it doesn't matter what season I make it in, like, it's fine. So that's on there. And what is the other thing? What's the other thing? And yes, of course, the other on my list is my Vogue jumpsuit, which I'm making another one of for my graduation. Original one is there. But my graduation has now been moved to February or March, depending. Haven't decided yet, apparently. There's 2 dates, I just don't know which one I'm on. But that means I'm going to be making my graduation outfit towards the end of the year as a nice sort of evening wear-ish project. So you can expect to see that in like December-ish time. So yeah, that's on there as well. So my make 9, actually, I think this year I've picked a make 9 that I do actually want, which really helps. I think my first year of doing it, I made some stuff on it, and then other stuff I hadn't quite got there yet with my abilities with some things. But I feel like I'm in a much, much better place now. Definitely, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to everything else on my list, which is always a good sign. Now, obviously I am an immensely busy person, so I've chosen to do lots of other things as well as my make 9. And one of those is a really exciting collaboration, which, my apologies, I actually should have told you about like 2 weeks ago. But life, work, then went on holiday, then came back, and now we're here. So I am so excited to be collaborating with the lovely So Do It Emma, a fellow Scot. We're from similar parts of Scotland. And a while ago we got chatting about how fun it would be to collaborate. I love her channel. If you've never been over to her channel, please check her out. She is fabulous. And I love the way that she like communicates. I love how no nonsense she is as well when talking about size inclusivity. Like, she is honestly epic. Like, if you don't subscribe to her or follow her on Instagram, why not? Go and do it. I've linked her stuff below as well so you can find her. We are doing a lovely collaboration with the Ali Olsen Highland wrap dress, which is there. Now, due to post issues, I actually didn't get the pattern until quite recently, so I'm going to be beavering away at that for the next couple of weeks. The aim is to make something kind of summer occasion wear, something I could quite easily wear to a wedding, or like, well, basically 90% of my wardrobe is black because that's what I prefer wearing. You can't wear black to a wedding. It's also not generally great to wear black to like airy summer parties. So I thought, let's make myself something that's a little bit brighter and that's slightly more like, I don't know, that's a bit more adaptable to various occasions, because we have a lot of weddings to go to next year. And the Highland wrap dress is going to come with me, provided I, get on well with it, to Adam's grandma's 60th Adam's grandma's 80th and Dad's 60th, which is like a joint deal. So that is at the end of August. So also if I make one and go, oh, I need to make lots of adjustments, I have time, which is great. So you'll be seeing that the first weekend in August. So I'm really, really excited to bring you that. I won't say too much now, but what I will do is I've linked the pattern below. It goes up to a 32, I want to say, like a 0 to 32. It's a Canadian pattern. There's a B cup in the lower size range and a D cup in the higher size range. So I looked at it, I did have a cast over the instructions. I am going to have to do a full bust adjustment, which I'm a bit like, oh, but I got it printed in A0, so a lot easier at least to do a full bust adjustment on there. And I think it's the size 2 I'm going for, because that's got a 31 high bust. And then the thing is, the bust difference is 2 inches in the smaller size bracket, so it's a 33 full bust. So I'm like a 35.5. The pattern's designed to have 2 inches of ease, so I'm going to adjust it to being 31 to 35. And then I'll have the ease the pattern's designed for a little bit of movement as well, which will be good. But I'm really excited. Fabric wise, I had a fabric choice and then realised the Royal Mail is striking, so I don't want to risk ordering something and it not arriving. Oh no, so I'm going to go down to the fabric shop on Sunday that's in town and have a little look, which is really exciting because I always love going fabric shopping in person as well. It's really fun. My original thoughts were something like crepe-ish, but I kind of just want to go feel some fabric and see what I think will work best. So stay tuned, and in 2 weeks I shall reveal all. I'm very excited. So some other stuff going on. There are 2 makes on my horizon, both of which I'm wondering if you'd like to see a sew along for. So the first one is next weekend, so not the day of seeing this, but in a week's time, I will be at Adam's cousin's engagement party. I have no idea what the dress code is for this, by the way, like no one seems to know. So I'm going to take like 3 options. One of which will be the Townie Handmade Jessica slip dress. I bought the most beautiful like light blue satiny, oh it's stunning, it's so light and like drapey, it's beautiful, to make a Jessica slip dress that is again a little bit more summery. Would you like to see a sew along for the Jessica slip dress? Let me know in the comments. There was a lot of love for it when I posted sort of reveal of the slip dresses and that ranking vlog I did where I talked about all 3 patterns. If you'd like to see a sew along for it, let me know, because I am going to be making it anyway. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'm quite excited, so I am going to make it anyway, and it's going to be one of my options. I'm going to take like a chill summer smart type thing, cocktail attire, and then like a skirt and a top or something, just so then I'm prepared. So whatever Adam's sister and mum come out wearing, I can go, right, I'll wear this, done, sorted. Yeah, I'm so nervous as well, because it's always, do you know what, when it's your own family, I would happily turn up to my own family function in a ball gown, regardless of what everyone else is wearing, because it's my family, so I don't care. But when it's your partner's family, there's always this sort of like, there's like 200 people going, so that's huge. So I just don't know what the vibe is. I was talking to the girls at work about this. We were saying there should be a dress code, and then there should also be a vibe on an invitation. So it should be like smart casual beach vibes, or, you know, which I think would just make life so much easier. Like, if I ever do an engagement party, I'm doing that. Actually, all parties from now on, I'm doing that, because every time I get messages, like even we threw a party last weekend, and one of my friends messaged me like, but what is the vibe? So I think that's what we all want to know, really. So, sorry, I digress. If you would like to see a sew along for the Jessica slip dress, let me know in the comments below. One other make that's coming up that has to be done by October, so I've got a bit of time, is that Adam has asked me for a summery shirt. I won't give you the brief he gave me, but he wants something like hilariously tropical, like sort of Magnum PI vibes, which of course I said, you know, he's never actually asked me to make him anything. So I thought, I've got to now, like, so like, it's so nice to be asked, but now I'm nervous because he's asked. I have found the perfect parrot fabric from First for Fabrics. It's here. It's also on Fabrics Galore, so if it runs out there, they've also got it. And I'm going to be making him a short sleeve, like Hawaiian shirt vibe. There are 3 patterns I'm looking at. So there is, I've already got the Fairfield button up, and I think there's a short sleeve version of that. And then I have been recommended one McCall's pattern and one Simplicity pattern. I can't remember for the life of me which ones they are, but I'm not kidding, about 15 people message me for each saying, I've used this one, which is really, really useful. So I'm going to have a look at both and see what will work best. And then I'm going to take Adam shopping for buttons, because I showed him fabrics, because he's quite hard to buy presents for. He's quite hard to buy things for. So I was like, I don't want to take any chances, because when you buy fabric, that's it, you've got it. So I showed it to him, and he was like, absolutely, that's amazing, let's do it. So it's really fun to be asked to make something. Like, yeah, it doesn't happen very often. So, or at least for me, I think I give off the vibe of, no, I will absolutely not make you something, which I'm fine with. But for him, I'm always happy to make him things. So anyway, I digress. There's one other thing this month that is coming up, and that's a really fun challenge run by So Got This. You may have seen it last year, and you may have seen it's back this year. It's the Scrunchie swap to celebrate World Friendship Day on the 30th of July. Obviously, I won't say who I've got, because that kind of ruins the setup of it, but I am taking part this year. I wasn't able to last year. So I'm taking part this year, and I've got some fun fabric for my scrunchie, which I'm going to be making today, and then posting off probably on Monday from central London as well, so it's nice and speedy. But it's a really fun thing to be involved in. I don't do stuff like this very often, mainly because I would join in, but I'm aware that I overcommit myself quite easily, and I would never want to disappoint somebody by committing to something and then not being able to fulfill it. So I'm really trying to be a bit more realistic with my time and what I'm capable of. But this year I thought, I've got time, and it's a nice thing to do. So I'm really excited to join in. If you want to find out more information about it, the draw for it has now closed, but I believe it'll be happening next year. Head over to So Got This, his Instagram account, again linked below, and you can see all the kind of information about it, which they've posted on their grid. So that's all from me today, actually. It's a nice little chatty vlog. Nice to catch up with you guys. It's been quite a year so far. With lots of different things, and I'm hoping once my dissertation is in on the 1st of September for a calmer year as well. That would be really, really nice for the rest of the year if we could all just calm down. So I am very much looking forward to bringing you lots of lovely vlogs. Let me know if you'd like a sew along for the Jessica slip dress. Let me know as well if you'd like a sew along for Adam's tropical parrot shirt, because, you know, who doesn't want to see that? And yeah, I will see you guys next week for possibly a sew along for the Jessica slip dress and possibly something else. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.